So let me share my screen. Please, just a minute. Okay, now to the Google Form aspect. You know, in the first section, I was talking about you can add the link of your Google Form to the class. So we'll do it here and we'll see how it is. So just go to a new tab, type Google Forms. So it's always good for you to have open your email account on your device. So it makes everything easy. You don't need to start signing in because all these things are already synchronized. That's what Google does. So to save people time, you just get it. So you see that this Gmail account is already synchronized. Then, so when you click on that, let me go back there and show you what I did. So when you click on this Google Form on your browser, so many things, any site to come out. Just go down and click on where you have this docs.google.com forms. So this is the right site for you. Okay, so let's allow it to load. Okay, so you just click on new form, a blank form. Then, because we want to create a new one, I have some that I have already there, but we're going to recreate from the beginning. So title it, let's title it basic science. Let's see, use thermal energy. So here you go to your setting. Let's just pay attention here. Go to your setting here. Okay, so this is the setting. When you click on your setting, make it, because you want it to be a quiz. So you make it, you switch on the quiz button. Now you go down. So do you want your students to see the grade immediately they submit, or do you want them to see it later? So it depends, like after you have reviewed it manually. So if you want them to see it later, maybe send to their email addresses. If that's what you want, you put it. But me, most time I would like let them see it immediately. Once they submit, they see their score. So also, do you want them to see the missed question, the question they missed, one they answered correctly? So it's up to you. If you want them to see the questions they answered correctly, you can, so this one now is in your jurisdiction. Do you want them to see the point value of each question? It's up to you. So you can set for maybe each question is 2 marks. As you can set it. So this one now depends on what you want as a teacher, as a tutor. So it's up to you. So I prefer let them see it once they submit. Let them see the correct answer. So I prefer they see it, and I prefer they see the questions they answered incorrectly, the ones they got. It will help them. That's what we call feedback in 21st century learning, self-regulation. So you give the student feedback for them to know how they did, what they did well, and what they did not do well. So that first section has been converted. So let me just save it on my system. So we already have that video already. It's already there. Thank God for that. Okay. So let's now go back to our question. So this is untitled form. So let me title it because that's a topic we are learning for the week. So because you want them to so question number 1. Do you want to collect their email? So this one, if you don't want to collect their emails, you can shut it out. Okay. So question number 1. Yeah. So the person, this place, the person, your student is going to type in his email address because you're going to send, the system will automatically send the answers. So we send the grade to his email address. So because this is a quiz now, this question number 1, do you want it to be a multiple choice, or you can choose there from this drop? Is it a short answer or is it a multiple choice? Depends on you. So let's say it is not a multiple, it is a multiple choice. So which of these is not a method of heat transfer? So option 1, put conduction. Option 2, put convection. So option 3, convection. Option 4, radiation. Okay. So now, because it's a quiz, you need to put in the right answer. So you want to key in so that the system can automatically mark this question for you. So what you just do is you just give them the link, the system will mark it for you, and you see the answer. So this is the key answer. Convection is not a method of heat transfer. You click it there, you click the answer there, you put how many points? Maybe it's a 5 mark. Then you click done. So you see it here. So that's why you do for all of them. So if you want to add is a question mark, if you want to add is a required question, they must answer it. That means that if they don't answer this question, the form will not submit. So if you want your student to attempt all the questions, you make each question a required question. So if you made a mistake or you don't want this question again, you click on delete. If you want to add, you click on plus to add a new. So you just follow the right way. You follow it the right way. So you repeat again. You already have your questions. You repeat. So if you want to view to know how your Google form is looking like, you click on this eye here. It will view it for you. This is it. This is how it looks like. So somebody is going to answer this question. Person's email will be there, and you automatically We're going to try it out. So let me go back. So let me add one more question there. Which of these does not require a medium to occur? So let's put the answer there. Or is it convection? Is it radiation? Is it conduction? Is it radiation? Which of these does not require a medium for heat transfer to occur? Then the third one, let's put maybe sublimation. Now, like I did before, you then have to go here to the key answer. What is the answer there? The answer there is radiation. It doesn't require a medium for it to transfer to occur. Then you put the point there, 5 points. And if you want, you can put your answer feedback for the students. So incorrect answers, correct answers. Maybe incorrect answers, you put it there. The incorrect answers, you type what you want to talk about them. Then the correct answers, which is radiation, you type what you want them to learn. So that's how good Google Forms are. Then you click on done. So let's stop there. So let's make this question required. Okay. So let's have a look. How does this form look like? With this eye, we go to the eye. You see the way it looks like. Okay. So if someone is to attempt this question now, okay, now then I want to add this question to the Google Classroom. So I just go here, share. There's a share button here. So collect the link, get the link, and can also shorten the link. So it has shortened it for you automatically. So you can copy this link here. You copy it. Let me go back to what I did. You go to send. You want to send this form, the link to your classroom, Google Classroom. Go to send. Click on the link. This icon here means link. Anywhere you see this thing is link. Then shorten the URL link so that it will look a little bit not too messy. Then copy. So we have done that. So we go back to our Google Classroom. Yeah, you want to make an announcement. Let's cancel this. So click on this, announce something to the class. Hello, students. Hi, students. See the assignment. Okay. So you go here, see the link to your assignment. So you go on this link icon, link. What did you paste? Paste the link there, add link. You've seen it? It will add, then you post. So your student now who is on this, as I'm here now, I'm on this group, I will get the notification on my email and on my Google Classroom app. So your students will just click on this link. When they click on it, see what happens now. I'm going to do something now. So let me use I want to answer this question now, to answer it. So I know the answer. So let me choose the right. Should I choose the wrong answer or the right one? So let me go back to what I did now so that we can understand. So if your students, when they come on the link, come on the Google Classroom, you will see that you have made a new post. Then they read the instruction, they'll click on this link. Then the link will take them to the Google Class, to the form for them to work on the assignments you have given on to them. So I will answer this because I know which of this is not a method of heat transfer. Convection. The next one, which of these does not require a medium for it to occur? Radiation does not require a medium. So I click on submit. See, now I can view my score. Your students will automatically be able to view their score without waiting. So have you seen it? 10/10. So the system will mark it because you have already predetermined the answers. You can also do that for, it's not only for MCQs, you can do it for short essays, short paragraph, like what is conduction? So you will type the answers and you put the keywords that you need for them to know. You put the keyword, the system, once the system recognizes this the keyword in your student answer, it will mark it. So that's how it is. That's how you use it. You can integrate both the Google Classroom with your Google Forms, as because you're using the free version of Google Classroom. So if your school now gets the complete G Suite, you will now have access to all the features. On the G Suite, you can do your video conferencing directly, immediately. But if you're using the Google Classroom, the free plan, you have to go outside, go to Zoom, create the meeting, come and copy the link and paste on your Google Classroom, and your students will use it. Okay, so do we have any question? This, I'm recording this, so we'll get the video latest Monday. Once I work on it and I merge them together, if I can do that, I will post the link. So I will upload on my Google Drive, post the link on the group, and that'll be all. All right, so do we have any questions so far? Because basically we have done basically all that I've scheduled for today's training. If we have any question, we can ask it on the group. So in the next 5 minutes, we'll be ending the section. Please, I will need your feedback. What did you gain from the training? What will you start implementing it? Or when we start implementing it? Even if your school is not using it, you can use it on your own. You can, maybe your school don't use it, rather what your school does, you are free to send note to your students, to their parents on WhatsApp. So innovate, do something better. Instead of WhatsApp, since they allow you to send e-note to the parents on their WhatsApp, you can just put your student on Google Classroom. Hence your school is not against you sending e-note to students at home. They're not against you sending e-notes. My former school, we don't use Google Classroom. But I myself, I created it by myself. And I was saying, because biology notes is voluminous, so where is the time to write the notes in class and to explain? So my school was not using it, but I told my students, we are joining Google Classroom, and they joined. I created it, wrote the link for them on the board, and they got home, they joined, and they were doing the assignment there. So you can still do it if your school permits you to send e-notes to you can even talk to your school, to your management that, I just learned how to use Google Classroom. Can I start using it for my students? They'll ask you, do you have to pay? You say no. They say fine, then you start. Because like my private student, she said in their school, it was just a teacher that brought about this Google Classroom, whatever. Their school they were using paper. So when the teacher came, the teacher said no, they have to upgrade. And thank God for the school management, they bought the idea of the teacher. Now, the school went paperless. The assignment is done online. You don't do assignment and submit, apart from project that if you want to build something. If it's project of typing essay, everything is online. You submit it. The only thing you do probably with paper is the classwork. But those who are taking tablet to school now do it, maybe they'll do it online. But the assignment, everything, Google Form. Teachers don't even stress the start marking. You just set the answers on Google Form, and it will mark the students for you. So you can introduce it to your school people. It's free. If they don't have the money to buy the G Suite for now, everybody can use the free plan. You can be the change in your school that will help, that will turn just that teacher grain. That's what she told me. Just that teacher alone help the school to which one will I use? To metaphors, or which one will I use them? Change the school. So now that was why when pandemic came, that school had no issue migrating online because they were already using these tools. They had no issue migrating online. They were using the tools already. So you can introduce this thing to your, because one of the ways to get mastery of something, you've already learned it today. I will post the link to the video. Watch it very well. Take your time. If you have any question, I'm free to help you. Take your time. Watch it very well. Spend time to recreate it, because if you present the idea to your school owners, they may ask you to come and demonstrate. So if you demonstrate, you don't know. So take your time to recreate your own Google Classroom. Take your time to recreate your Google form. Explore that short paragraph answer. We only did the multiple choice question. Explore the short paragraph, the short answer. Master this thing, then present it to your school owner. They will buy the idea, because most schools now they're trying to save money. This issue of printing question papers. You can be the one that will bring that change to your school. So I'm going to end the section here. If you have any question, please feel free to maybe post the question on the group, or you can private chat me and I'll be glad to answer you. Okay, so you can unmute and let's say goodbye to ourselves. Goodbye from this end.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you. Bye, everyone. And wait for the link to the video on Monday. You will surely have it. Thank you very much for attending. God bless you.